Okay, here I am at 710 Locust Street in Twin Falls, and I'm just going to kind of show you the neighborhood a little bit so you can see what that's like. Over here to the left of the house is actually a gate that leads into their backyard. So their property line goes all the way to about where that little round thing is there. This is Locust Street. It's a residential street. It is one of the more traveled connector streets in town. Today is Sunday, so it's not quite as busy. And this is a corner lot, so there's 7th Avenue right there. I'll walk over here and let you see a little bit of this side into the backyard. So you kind of get an idea of what the backyard looks like. It's all fully fenced. And then we'll come around here. This house has a stucco siding and also brick siding. Brick in the front here. This is the front door, obviously. Those windows are the living room. And then we'll come over here, and this is the side of the house on 7th Avenue. So it has a really large front yard. This is the side of the house. And then over here you have a 3-car garage, RV parking, lots of driveway for multiple cars. And then this gate goes in between the house and the garage, so it's a detached garage. With these beautiful flowering vine that fills up this railing or the arch. It's only partial right now, but by the end of the season it'll be full, and it gets these little pretty flowers on it. But this is right in between the house and the garage. This is the man door that goes into the single garage, and then that's a single garage with it's divided from the double garage, and then there's another door that goes into the double garage. I don't know if you kind of see in there or not. They have it locked right now because they're still packing. These stairs go up into the kitchen, and then this is a separate entrance that goes into the home, but goes immediately downstairs and into the basement where there is the beauty salon. And this is the backyard. So you have a covered patio here. And then of course that's that gate that we were looking at from the outside that faces Locust. And then back in here through this little archway, we have a little bit more backyard here, and there is a little 2-story kids playhouse, and then that vinyl fence back there on the other side of it is the alley. So you have vinyl fence there, and then over along this side you've got a nice wood fence, and then you have more vinyl fence in the front, the picket style. This is the back side of the house and the back side of the garage. The garage does have the solar panels on top, and this is the solar part of the solar system, and those will all be paid off at closing. They're only a couple of years old. This is all new breaker box and things from not too many years ago. All right, so we're gonna go back around to the front and enter the house through the front doors. So I'll see you there in just a moment. Okay, here we are back at the front door. These are all cement steps and a cement porch. This is a cement railing here, so it's really super sturdy. This home, by the way, was built in 1940. There have been many upgrades over the years. One of them is that there's vinyl windows in all the windows, vinyl framed windows. There's rain gutter system. The roof was done, I think, approximately in 2019. So come into the living room. And you'll see once we get in and shut the door how amazingly quiet it is in here. The vinyl windows do an amazing job at insulating from sound and from temperature streams. So it feels really good in here right now. The house has central air conditioning and a central gas heater. Also has a gas fireplace right here. So this is obviously the living room. This goes back to the master's suite and then upstairs to 2 more guest bedrooms. It's a close-up of that fireplace. It's a brick front. Okay, and then you've got these great arched entryways in between. This is obviously the dining room. You've got this neat little curio cabinet or china cabinet. More storage down below. Again, another archway here and here. There's looking back. And this door, by the way, right here goes down to the basement. So you could keep that closed or, move the table a little bit and have it opened all the way. Just a matter of preference. Over here we have a pantry through these saloon doors. So nice big size pantry. A little bit more storage back in here. And then we come to one of the crowning points of the house, the kitchen. Really beautiful ceilings. Nice big kitchen with this old-fashioned stove. And it is a working stove, it's electric, so there's an oven and burners. These custom cabinets with this beautiful stained glass. Super pretty. And then you have an island in the middle. And by the way, this is all natural hardwood flooring. Really pretty. A unique backsplash tile, but it goes with this kitchen. And this, of course, is a freestanding oven range. It's actually a double oven. And then you've got 4 burners on top, or 5 actually. Again, these custom cabinetry. We've got storage on the front side of this. Which, by the way, all the cabinets have these pull-out drawers, which is a nice feature. It saves having to bend over, and all the lower cabinets have them. And by the way, this is a purposely distressed finish, so it was designed this way to give kind of that distressed look. More cabinets down here, and again, those pull-out drawers on all of them. Here's a kitchen area and dishwasher. We've got lots of light here, great window for plants. Also, that window looks out to the garage there, to the driveway there. Comes with the refrigerator, which is a side-by-side. And then this is that back door that was at the top of those stairs, or just opposite the garage. Lots more cabinet space here. under cabinet lighting. It's just really a phenomenal kitchen. She says it's awesome at the holidays. So many cook surfaces and, you know, ways to prepare. It makes it a lot of fun, a lot of good memories. Okay, so we will go back towards the living room. The front door, head back towards the master suite. So you have this little bit of a hallway here. To the right is a door with stairs that lead upstairs. We'll go up there in a minute. But this is now coming into the master suite. So the flooring changes. You have sort of a marble style tile. It's not actual marble, it's like a laminate tile made to look like marble. We've got two sets of closets as you first come in. Lots of space in both of them, and really nice little unique door handles. And you'll see they go with the look of the whole place. So in here you have the bedroom. So this is your master bedroom, also known as the primary. These windows face the front of the house. They're west facing. And then looking back towards the rest of the suite. It's got these really neat accent pillars on either side. So it really has kind of a luxurious feel in this part of the house. Classy suite. So heading farther back, and there is a door that closes here, so you have privacy. And this is the bathroom section. So over here you have a dual vanity with a really nice backsplash, that tile backsplash that's got those little jewels in there. Matches the rest of the room. Another chandelier, big mirrors. You've got your toilet area back there. Your shower in here, all tiled. Little cabinet space here. And then you have these closets. So in addition to the first closets, you've got walk-in closet here. Plenty of space. More storage up there. So that's the master suite. And then we head back out here. And open this door. And here we have stairs going up. So let's check out the upstairs. So first coming up here, you've got a little closet and a little reading nook area. Sit by the window and read a book. You have this closet here. And this is, I suppose it could be used as a bedroom, but it's kind of like a little bonus room, because then you go through that door right there back into a bedroom. We might as well go back there now. Oh, and by the way, you've got lots of storage here, which is kind of under the eaves or under the pitch of the roof there. I'll open this up and give you a peek. So. And then we come into here, which kind of is neat. It has this, I call it the Mr. Ed door. So you can have just half open. Keep your horse in there. But this is just a cute bedroom with a built-in desk and mirror. Now the central heat and central air conditioning does not reach upstairs. So they installed these room heaters. So this is an electric wall heater here for the winter time. And then the window is here, and they normally would have a window air conditioner there to keep this room cooled. Here's a little closet for this room. which, you know, there is room probably to add a bathroom up here if somebody wanted to, but right now it's just the 2 bedrooms and the bonus room. All right, so then we'll go back through here. We'll go back to the next bedroom. So this is the 2nd bedroom up here, which it does have a built-in air conditioner, so that's built into the wall, it's not a window. And then you have this nice window here that overlooks 7th Avenue and the driveway. We've got some shelving here and really nice built-in drawers. 8 of them. Okay, so that's bedroom number 2. All right, we'll head back downstairs. And through the living room. And then, well, so we have seen the entire main floor and upstairs, and now we're gonna go downstairs. This is all wood paneling here. Not the cheap stuff though, it's good wood. So we come down to the bottom of the stairs immediately, and there's a family room down here. They use it as a little TV room. Windows with shutters. And then this leads into a bedroom. So you have bedroom here. You have some closets, and these will stay with the house. Plenty of storage room in those. It's nice and cool down here. It is heated and cooled down here with the central heat and central gas. I will point out that there is a window here, but it's non-egress because the porch at the front door was actually built over that, so that no longer looks outside. But you do have plenty of windows in here, 1, 2, 3 of them. Alrighty, and then come back this way, and those going back upstairs, and then coming through here, you have bathroom number 2. So this really cool clawfoot bathtub, pedestal sink, toilet, more etched glass with really cool glass inserts. This is a cabinet that's built into the wall. It stays. She calls this her dollhouse bathroom. Then you have your laundry area here, washer and dryer in its own little kind of nook. This just goes under the crawl space, under the house on this side. So this is how you would access the crawl space from here. And it's probably a good 3.5 feet there in height. And then coming through here, you have your salon. So the previous owner, not the current owners, but the previous owner was a beautician. So she made her hair salon here with a separate entrance coming in here. We'll just come up to show you. So she's just got this little coat area to sit and take off your rain boots or whatever. This is a crawl space that's underneath the kitchen. So easy access to plumbing and electrical there. And then you come down the stairs to get your hair done. More cabinetry built in. This is hand painted glass. Super pretty. And this is sort of a little bit of a ramp right here. And then you have your flooring, which is linoleum tiles. The current owners never used this. It wasn't in their vision. So it's pretty much sat untouched for a few years, but it's ready to be made again into a hair salon. Or you could totally change it and make this another living space. You know, some people talked about having that be a separate entrance for like an Airbnb down here. The possibilities are endless. So then over here, we've got a really neat closet that's underneath the stairs. This is a rack. And then through here, you have your utility room. So this is where your water heater is. The freezer and refrigerator will not stay, but the furnace, of course, is here. And then around the corner, you have your water heater. That was water heaters was installed in 2014. And I believe the furnace is somewhere around that time as well. Alrighty. And gas, both gas. Okay, so we'll come back out into the salon. One more peek up there. Through here. So if you did use it as a salon, this could be a bathroom that you use for your clients. You could have this door here closed from the rest of the house, you know, like this. And then, you know, the salon would have its own space and restroom, or whatever business you ran out of there. Now, for running a business in a residential area, you do need to check with the city planning and zoning, and likely a special use permit would be required for an in-home business. All right, let's go back up the stairs. So there you have it. I think we have seen the entire house. Living room, dining room, kitchen. So has a really neat feel. You know, it's a vintage home that's been updated with a lot of nice updates, modern amenities, but still definitely has that vintage feel. You just feel like you're at Grandma's house with a touch of class. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed the tour, and let me know if you have any questions. Over and out.